Hello from my food forest. It looks a little bit chaotic today, as you can see, and that is because we bought a raised garden bed. And if you are wondering if it is worth it to buy the cheap raised garden bed of eBay, so that's actually the one, and I wanted to tell you what I'm thinking about it, and then we are going to fill it. So I bought the cheapest one I could get off eBay, the galvanized raised garden bed. It is 3.2 meters long by 80, I think 80 or 80 something centimeters, so 0.8 meters wide and 42 centimeters high. We just built it, so Seb just built it together for me. And yeah, I really love it. The quality is really good. It's got the bars in the middle to keep it in shape. So 1000 of screws everywhere. So it's really nice and sturdy. And the edges are nice and smooth. So this is another bonus, and yeah, it looks pretty mint. Usually we always build some from the timber from our bush, but this time I really wanted to have one like that, and I think it pretty nicely fits in here. So yeah, it looks really nice. And now I'm going to fill it. So first of all, I've got some cardboards underneath, and I will put some more, so I really have like 2 or 3 layers of the cardboard. Then I've got some bananas we just recently chopped because we harvested the fruit. Then I've got some pigeon peas which I had to trim. They grew like crazy, so I just trimmed some branches. And then what I've got is we cleaned the chicken coops, so I have lots of these. This is all straw and hay and yeah, chicken poop. Valuable stuff. And then I have some more ingredients, and I will show you, yeah, and then we'll explain as we go. So now let's get into it. So I have watered the first layer, the cardboard. This is super important to water each layer, especially the cardboard cardboards at the bottom. They have to get good amount of water so they decompose fairly quickly, especially, and they don't draw the moisture from your plants or from your soil. So now the next step I have done was to fill. I cut off the thicker branches, and I have filled the bottom on top of the cardboard with the pigeon peas. Lots of nitrogen in it, so, and they are all soft branches and leaves, so they will decompose pretty quickly and make a beautiful compost part of the soil. And here I threw the banana trunks which I had lying for about 2 to 3 weeks maybe from the fruits we have harvested. So you can use basically anything you can find from your garden, but think about it, the softer, the quicker it will decompose, the quicker it will turn into beautiful soil, and your plants will appreciate it. So now time for watering the next layer. Now the next layer will be the chicken poop and the straw and hay from the chickens. And next layer is in all the clean out of the chicken coops. Lots of valuable stuff in it. So now the next layer goes in, and of course I have watered it, so this is really important because this stuff was pretty dry, so each layer has to be moist or wet. The next layer is the aged manure. I'm always keeping in a big pot. If you have seen my previous videos, this is chicken poop with some straw or hay from the chicken coops, and basically nearly covered with water and lid on top, and it is sitting for at least 3 months, and this gives us beautiful aged manure, which is perfect as a fertilizer, natural fertilizer for the garden bed. Of course, not on top of the bed. This is always important. I'm stressing it out. Super important. The next layer here is a mulch we've got actually for free from tree loggers, and it's pretty much shown rotten already, so it makes a really good compost. So this is the next layer we have put on. The next layer is some soil from my old garden bed, raised garden bed I'm not using anymore. That's actually one of the reasons why I got this one here, the garden bed. Simply because I don't use it anymore, because the fruit tree, my star fruit tree, got too big and making lots of shade. So that's why the new garden bed here, and we can actually use some soil from over there as well. Now enriching the soil with the chicken manure soup. This is still not the top layer, so I can do that. If you are one of those people who are putting horse or chicken manure or any manure, or like the dynamic lifter, on top of your garden bed, always think about it, that you can contaminate your vegetables or your greens you are eating with the E. coli bacteria, which you don't want to get infected with. So guys, always think about it. The topsoil has to be pure soil, or free of any manure. To ensure healthy veggies. That's what we are doing it for, don't we? And the second last layer is done as well. This is the fresh soil. We've got it from a local nursery. So let's hope it's all good with it. That's what I got promised. So yeah, this is the second last layer. And now coming in, of course, I will be watering again and then putting some mulch on top. So the job is done. I have covered this topsoil with some mulch, not too thick. So you can see maybe about 5 centimeters, no more. And that's really enough. So it will be easy to water the soil and easier for planting, sowing and so on. So tomorrow the next job will be to add some seeds into the soil. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you what you think of this kind of garden beds. If you have some, if you're happy with it, would be lovely to hear from you. So I hope to see you next time soon. Bye bye. And this is where we have taken the soil from. When you know my garden already from the videos, or you've been at my place, you will know it. So yeah, this garden bed is no more here. I will make it nice and straight and put some shade loving plants, perennial spinaches or something else, because actually the star fruit is going nuts. And the lime tree, it's also beautifully grown, and I don't mind them both at all. So yeah, the garden bed is moved to somewhere else, and I have space for some other plants here.